Hello everyone, and welcome back to this ancient series, you OGs, and welcome to the origin of the channel, you new subs. Thank you all so much for joining me today. This is the series where we talk about how to beat the character, not the opponent. So let's say adapting to the opponent is something that you don't struggle with, but you still struggle with certain matchups. That's what this series is for. So with Cloud, there's some general tips and rules you want to follow and not put yourself in certain positions as a heavy. Rule number 1 is that I want Cloud to be above me in the air. I don't ever want to be above Cloud in the air. Cloud excels at juggling characters but does not excel himself at landing. So juggling Cloud is what you want to do, just like he wants to do to you. Since I get asked this a lot on the channel, I'll tell you, what that Cloud just did, slip past ledge slightly with his up B, is called a beefy up B. It's a tech from Smash 4. What it allows you to do is while you hold down, you can skip snapping to ledge. So it allows you to take ledge snapping moves and override their ledge snapping ability. And again, all you do to perform it is press down. What you really want to do when you go up a stock is play safe. However, if you play a heavy, in my opinion, it's best to try to get the maximum amount of extra credit that you possibly can before you inevitably lose yours. Since this Cloud is playing very non-committal, I can't just be reckless with my options here. So even though I died at 205%, which I cannot be mad at all, that's fantastic. That's when I want to be dying versus Cloud. If I live to 200% every stock, and he only lives to 100 something, then I'm bound to win, because that's DDD's win condition, is living to those ludicrous percents. Cloud, however, his win condition in this matchup is to kill me off stage near the blast zone with limit. So anytime Cloud has limit, I am going to play center stage because none of his limit, except for down B, is going to kill me at any reasonable time mid-stage. Another important tip I have when fighting Cloud is depending on what direction he's facing in the air, say towards you. So if his back is facing you in the air, or the front is facing you in the air, that determines how much space you leave when you chase Cloud down. So when he's launched, if he's facing you, you can get a little bit closer because forward air is slower. If you chase him down while his back's facing you, he can get bears off if you're not careful. That's a good example right there, because even though inhale is absolutely massive, the frame data on Cloud's back air is so much better that it's really hard for DDD to chase him down when his back is facing him in the air. This is another good example right here, because I can run right into his bubble while he's facing me. So now this is where you marry the two concepts together on game 2. Now we both fight Cloud and this player for maximum efficiency. Boom, the two concepts together in that last sequence. Not only did we keep Cloud above us the whole time and prevent him from landing, but since I know that this player is more neutral heavy, all I have to do is outplay them. Surprise! That's what you have to do to a neutral heavy player, is outplay their neutral. That doesn't necessarily mean that you have to out-neutral them. That means what they do in neutral, you have to counter. Now that's a vague ass statement, so why don't I elaborate on what I mean when I say you have to counter what they do in neutral. This Cloud player is covering my jumps. In neutral, they are expecting me to jump. See right there, he did a falling up air off that platform, expecting me to jump in, and I did, he just misspaced it. There he does another up smash, expecting me to jump. Even though I'm on the platform, I did jump. So, knowing that this Cloud is trying to cover my jump, I have two options. I can either never jump, or I can do something much more frustrating. I can jump just outside of his punishes, so that he knows in his head, he goes, oh, of course I read that. I know they're going to jump, but they keep whiffing. And nothing is more irritating for a neutral heavy player than being correct and constantly whiffing. I could actually cry 1,000 tears that I whiffed that dare right there and didn't end the game with that glorious double hit bounce into my direction. And then I eviscerate this Gordo out of pure frustration. The biggest strength of the neutral heavy player is no matter what, down a stock, winning, losing, it just doesn't matter. They play consistently. So the only way you're going to win is if you just consistently continue to outplay them. I can't do my favorite thing versus a neutral heavy player, which is capitalize on their frustrations and get any clip I want, even though that opening stock was clip worthy.